Good evening and welcome to Brentwood High School in James C. Parker Stadium for tonight's regional matchup between the Franklin Admirals, currently sitting at a record of 3-4, and your Brentwood Bruins sitting at a record of 5-2. I'm Mel Fletcher, bringing you the play-by-play tonight. Amos Jones will be doing the color commentary. Kelly Benward will be keeping us straight on stats. We're going to throw it down to the sideline and Amos Jones for a special report right now. Amos, take it away.
Well, tonight we are with Ronnie Adcox. Ronnie is the head of our WBHS program. If you've not heard about our WBH program, this is the program that makes sure that we all get to watch the football games, whether it's online with YouTube or if it's on Channel 9 after the game. We're really excited to have Ronnie here tonight. So, Ronnie, first of all, you're the infamous Ronnie A at WSCS.edu. Is that right?
I am. I think a lot of people buy DVDs by going to that or emailing me, and we enjoy selling those DVDs.
Well, and that funds the program, correct?
Yeah, exactly. Every penny that we sell for DVDs comes back and funds the program to buy new things like the drone that's working that we're running now, by the wireless camera that's here. Everything that we take in, we spend it, put it right back into the program.
So how do you come about deciding what to get and how to plan for the equipment, and what's the strategy for that?
I don't know that there's really a strategy. We just kind of see what's new, what's working. Technology changes every day. So something we buy on Monday is outdated by Friday. So we just try to work, use everything, do what we can and try to keep up with the best we can. We watch some of the other, ESPN, ABC that do games and just look at things like, hey, it would be kind of cool if we could do something similar to that. I mean, we're not on their scale, of course, but we can at least try it, give it a shot.
Well, I'll tell you, one of the things, having been around the program since 1995, this program is phenomenal. And one of the things I hear about all your students is just how involved they are. So tell us what it's like to be a student, be an intern, and be a part of the team here. And also, how many are there on the game like tonight?
Okay. Well, on a game like tonight, we usually got anywhere from 12 to 15 with 5 different cameras, audio, replay, graphics, guys flying the drone, an engineer, Dakota Payne's former student, coming in and helping us a lot. So, that's what game day is like, and they start working as soon as the bell rings, and they're out here to start running wires, stringing cables, and trying to get everything ready by 6:55 when we go on tonight.
Well, that's really exciting. So how do you find out how to become an intern? How do you get involved in the program?
Okay, so you can take our program for 4 years, and all interns have to complete 2 full years before they'll even be considered. I take what I consider my best 10 to 12 students each year who are all around, who can announce, who can run a camera, who can be a cameraman, who can do audio, who can do graphics, who can make a music video. Just anyone who is very well-rounded. Those are the kind of people I want. The people who can be diverse, who do a little bit of everything.
Well, one of the things that I hear from your students is that you give them so much freedom when they become part of the program that they can try new equipment, they can test things out, they can edit and mix. And so where did you get that kind of experience and the comfort to let them try the things?
Well, I worked 25 years in TV news, and I learned then you can't do it all. These students, they get in and they have a passion for it. I know after the first semester or the first year for sure, whether they are intern material, and I start considering them at that point and start pushing them, trying to get them to be, do more, be more involved in our after-school shoots. And so from there, they just, I name them, they get paid for working these games through the city of Brentwood, and they grow, they go on to college. I've got kids who are now working at Netflix, doing play-by-play for some Ivy League football teams. I've got students. So, just students who can do a little bit of everything. Broadcasters, anchors, news reporters, people who make commercials, music videos, here, LA, everywhere.
Well, that's exciting. And that is, we were so lucky that you're here, that you brought all this expertise to our school, make a program like this for our young men and young women. And so we're going to let these guys do their job now and get out here and start filming the game. So, Mel, we're going to pass it back to you.
Thank you, Amos, and welcome everybody back to tonight's regional matchup between the Bruins and the Admirals of Franklin, Tennessee. Should be a good game tonight. This is a rivalry situation. These teams have been playing each other for years, Usually the games are very close. Usually when you have a rivalry game like this, you can throw the records out the door. It's about emotion. It's about passion. The crowd is looking great here tonight. Both teams are looking like they're ready to play football, and it is an absolutely gorgeous night here in Brentwood, Tennessee for high school football. Right now the temperature is a nice 55 degrees, no rain in the forecast. Looks like the Admirals are now taking the field. Had a little problem with one of their flags, it looks like, but they've recovered, and they're moving along. So we're now waiting for your Brentwood Bruins to run through to enter the field of play, and we'll be underway shortly. Not sure yet who won the coin toss. Here come the Bruins. And Amos, you know, these seniors are excited to be playing one another. These guys have battled one another for years and years through some of them probably on the same teams as children and little guys, and then up through middle school and high school. So these teams know each other very well, and that's what makes these games kind of surprising sometimes.
Well, and sometimes not only were some of them on the same teams, but this is also the Brentwood Blaze versus the Franklin Cowboys. And so it's been going on for a long time, and it's fun. You know, half these dads up here probably coached their boys during those years, and the dads across the way over there are probably coached on the other side. So there's a lot of knowledgeable, opinionated fans in the stands tonight.
No doubt about it. And the home side stands are looking good, looking pretty full. Everybody's distancing appropriately. And the stands across the way, the visitor stands, they've got a nice showed up tonight for the game. So, you know, middle of October, it's time for Brentwood Franklin football. And that's what we're going to see here tonight. Both of these teams are coming off of wins in their last game. The Admirals, a couple weeks ago, beat Centennial 41-20. And, of course, the Bruins, the last game on the 8th of this month, went down to Dixon County, a game that had been rescheduled from earlier in the year, and won 47-13. Granzo had another big night. Looks like the Bruins are going to be kicking off to start the game. So Thomas Day is lining up, getting things set up for the kickoff, and we should be underway shortly. Amos, what do you expect to see in the game tonight?
Well, I'll tell you, we've got a lot of talent on the field. You got two great head coaches. Both of them are very strong defensively. Donnie Webb, you know, he has been an icon in the county. He's a really good man. He cares a lot about his kids, and he never really lets Brentwood just kind of open up. Last year, I think, was the first time I've seen in probably the last 10-plus meetings where it's been decided by more than maybe one touchdown.
Yeah, last year's game was 33-7 Brentwood, so it was a lopsided victory.
Yeah, that's very rare for us to have that kind of a differential. Usually, you know, Donnie will sit there and just kind of when we've been able to be on top, he's been able to kind of keep us kind of throttled. There's been a couple years where they'd win in the season and we kind of stole one from them in the playoffs, and they've done the same to us. So it's a great rivalry, and two great coaches that love to compete against each other.
Well, that's what makes high school football so wonderful. We're about to get underway right now. Thomas Day approaches, kicks it deep. Nice leg under that one. Be a touchback for Franklin.
You know, sometimes on the first kickoff in this game right here, you see a helmet fly off. You see that hit that's been waiting on for 2 weeks. And then they kind of get the cobwebs out and they're ready to go play some ball. So this is a fun night. These guys I know have been waiting for a long time to play this game, and it's exciting. First time we're ever going to play the Bruins are going to be competing against the Admirals.
That's correct. The new Franklin nickname. Starting out of the shotgun, quarterback is Connor Bevan, and he's having a good year. A little trouble with the snap, a quick throw out to the left. Picked up a nice 8 yards on first down. Nice play there by the Admirals.
You know, those big long arms, big frame, you know, he even with the snap trouble there, he came up quick and delivered a really smooth pass. But, you know, I'll tell you, our defensive backfield, you know, I think we're going to give a really good look to him tonight. It'll be interesting to see how we
how he responds to our coverage packages.
Yeah, I'm not sure he's faced a secondary as skilled as ours, but we'll see how he can adjust to that. Looks like a handoff this time for basically no gain. Loss of 1 on that one, so it'll be 3rd down and 4. Bevan, we were just talking about the quarterback. He's 6'4", senior, 6'4", 195, and doing a nice job this year. Not quite the dual threat quarterback that Granzo is, but doing a nice job.
There's not many people that are quite the package that Granzo is. Now, we're going to go Granzo or Granzow tonight?
Granzo is what that's how he pronounces it. Well, that's how we should pronounce it.
Well,
so, scramble there by the quarterback and down. I believe he did get the no, he did not get the first down. He got back just past the line of scrimmage. So it looks like a punting situation here for the Admirals. And if I've referred to them as the Rebels from time to time, please forgive me. It's been a long time that they were known by the Rebels, but sometimes change is positive, and they're looking at it in a very positive way as the Admirals.
Absolutely, and a great selection, great choice. They got a great storied program and history in our county. So congratulations on them on the journey of picking a logo, picking a new mascot. We're very happy for them.
And they looked like they were going to go for it on 4th and 1. They called a timeout to talk it over, so we'll see if they continue with that thought in mind.
So with this timeout, Mel, I know last week y'all loved my trivia.
Yes.
So I have to
we did? We did? Did we? Did we?
We're going to start off. I'm going to go ahead and plant the first seed for the first trivia question tonight. Coach Crawford and his father, Crawdaddy, is what a lot of us call him, both on staff here at Brentwood. So my question is, which one has the oldest grandchild and which one has the youngest grandchild?
Oh, it sounds like a trick question to me.
Maybe.
I didn't just fall off the pumpkin truck. I think I can put this together. Let's see what they dial up here on 4th and 1. Coach Webb has something in mind. Snapping the shotgun. Handoff up the middle. Looks like he got the first down and more. Drove out to about the 39-yard line.
That's what a rivalry game right there is all about. You, on a 4th and short on your side of the field, you go for it. And then you get it, and that's what starts to turn the emotion, turn the tide, create some momentum for your team. That's what I mean when I talk about the experience and the talent Donnie has as a head coach.
I think that was Repass that ran that ball and got the first. Another handoff inside and around the right side. Number 33, it looks like. He gets to the 45-yard line, so it'll be 2nd and 3. That was Durham, his senior running back that just ran that. And in fact, he's their leading on the ground scorer, 5 touchdowns.
We're missing Hayden Wilhelm tonight. Last week, he had that injury, or 2 weeks ago he had that injury, and that's right there's one of his plays. He's a bull in the china shop on those off tackles and those read runs.
Another good run and another first down by the Admirals. Again, Durham again on the carry. I know Wilhelm had been having a great year, 20 tackles, 15 assists. Had been doing a really nice job for us, so we will miss him tonight. Somebody's going to have to step up.
That's right. Seth's going to do that. This is what you need a lot of times, just getting that opportunity to step in and get all the reps. And Seth Carter he's earned the opportunity. He's been rotating in quite a bit, and he's the man. He can step up and do it.
Sparks in the backfield that time, number 5. He's blocking. Nice pass, wide open receiver. Number 8, that's Garner, senior, and see what they looks like he's going to be just short of the goal line, but a heck of a throw and catch and run by the Admirals.
Yeah, I don't know if we're going to do a replay here or not, but that's clearly a broken coverage.
He was so open.
Yeah,
somebody may have fallen down on that, Kelly said. He's spotting for us tonight.
So right now we we'll
Here
do
we
a little
go.
replay later.
First and goal from the 1 for the Admirals. Durham again, right up the middle. And did he get in? Touchdown, Franklin Admirals. So that is number 6 for Mr. Durham on the year. So he is definitely their goal line back, it appears. And we just fell victim to him there. So nice drive by the Admirals.
Yeah, that's just really good, tough-nosed football. You just line up. You let their big old huge line start making holes for you. We got some really talented guys on our defensive line, coached by Crawdaddy. He teaches those guys, gets them all lathered up and excited about getting in there, and they've done a great job this whole season. So I have a lot of confidence that they're going to get settled in here really quick on these next drives and make some adjustments and be able to stop the dive that we've been seeing this drive.
Kick is down. Looks like it's good. 7-0 Admirals. So we're getting ready to see the Brentwood offense led by quarterback Cade Granzo for the first time tonight. He had a heck of a game against Dixon County. Is really having a solid year.
So I was talking about our coverages, our secondary, and we have the talent where we can actually roll safeties where they can actually play center field per se. That also forces a corner at times to play the deep third. We also at times have the corner coming up and taking away the hitch or the square out or the screen pass. We have the safeties come up with contain at times, but when you have someone slip down, that can totally exasperate a coverage that you think you have completely thought out, and that's how you get that wide open. So that's not going to happen all night long. So I don't know if that's an adjustment or that was just lucky.
Well, they took what we gave them on that drive. Now it's our turn. So we've got House is back. It looks like Walters is back. Is Walton back as well? Yep, Walton is out there.
Yep.
Walters is out there. And deep is John House. See what the Franklin kicker does here. Kind of a short kick. Going to be fielded by Walters at the 25. Cuts it upfield. Past the 30 out to the 35-yard line. Nice nifty return. Nice starting position for the Bruins. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 35.
I think that was Douglas Cena. I think it was 31 and not 37.
Oh, I thought it was Walters 21.
Oh, it may have been. I may have been.
Pretty sure it
okay, I apologize.
was Luke. And Luke is in the backfield again. Granzo customarily in the shotgun. I don't know that I've seen him take a snap under center all year. Handoff straight up the middle to Walters. He just keeps driving those legs. Picks up 7 yards on first down with a run straight up the middle. Nice job by the O-line on that one. And by Walters.
That's one of those I see your draw and I raise you a draw.
Yep. It's going to be 2nd and 4. Granzo waiting. Mason Mitchell snaps over to number 11. Oh, nice pass, nice run. Good first down to midfield. The 50-yard line will be 1st and 10 for the Bruins. That was Aaron Walton on the reception. And Aaron is leading the team so far this year in receiving. He's played a game or two more than Walker Merrill, but having a great year, doing a great job for us. He's 1st and 10, Bruins. Man in motion, 2 men in the backfield. Oh, they're moving all over the place. And another run by Walters. And why wouldn't you? 7 yards right up the middle on first down. Shaping up to be a pretty fine night for Mr. Walters if he keeps this up. 2nd and 3 coming up.
Got a 4-wide formation.
Got Hirschman over on the right, and it's keeper by Granzo. Didn't get much there, maybe a yard. Franklin was ready for that.
Yeah, in those kind of situations, you kind of spread everybody out and make room for your quarterback to be your unexpected runner. Donnie, that's what I'm talking about, Donnie being such an experienced defensive coach. He recognizes what we're doing in those situations, and we'll have a bandit or somebody watching our quarterback in those situations.
Walker Merrill in the slot here. And throw to Walker, right on cue. A nice catch and a nice run. Jukes, he looks like he's out around the 35-yard line. Nice game, picked up the first down.
You know, does a really great job of blocking out there. I mean, that's the hardest place to block, I think. Not because of the talent, but because you're out there all by yourself. Everybody can see if you grab a jersey, if you're holding. And so great job with our receiving corps out there blocking the space. Fontesha, I believe that was him blocking before.
Fontesha's in motion now, approaching Hirschman. So you got 4 wide receivers to the right and a running back slanted off to the right as well. They're waiting. Shift on the D line for the Admirals.
We've got an alignment error, and our guys are not confident who's supposed to be up on the line, who's covering the end there.
A little miscommunication potentially. Maybe it's a new play they tried to install this week. Who knows?
It's challenging sometimes. I believe we had one of our inside receivers need to be back on that one. But it is confusing sometimes when you're changing. You sometimes memorize, where to line up, but you forget about when we change the formation. Oh, we've just the alignment, and I've got to make an adjustment. So that's the beauty of high school football.
Let's try this again. 1st and 10. Looks like they're coming out in the same alignment. Here come the Admirals. They got some big guys on the D line there. And we got some big guys on the O line, so let's get it on. Granzo hands off. No, he doesn't. He faked me out. Threw it to Merrill. Got a little something out of nothing there. Picked up a yard. It looked like he was going to be tackled potentially for a loss. So it'll be 2nd down and 9. Now they're saying no game. I think they got it wrong, but what do I know? 2nd and 10. Now we've got receivers split out to the left. And I mean spread out nicely. Good snap. Another fake handoff and a run up the middle. Granzo picks up maybe 6 on that one.
So what you have there, you have basically a spread trips alignment to the left, to the near side here, and then you had a super back that's kind of off. That's kind of like a wing back, and it's interesting how they're setting that up. You'd think there's going to be a pretty good. There's something that they have prepared, obviously, to use later on, but they're using it right now to spread out the defense and to play off the safety. So that gives Cade an opportunity to make a choice in the play.
Snap, drop back. He's looking to throw, rolling to his left. He's just going to keep it, get what he can. Granzo with the keeper on 3rd. Let's see where the spot is. Looks like they're going to.
First down.
They signal first down? Okay.
Yeah, I think he did the Derrick Henry move there, lowering the shoulder and just taking takes a few yards out of brute force.
Would not be denied on that run. Good to see.
That would be that dual threat you were talking about earlier.
Yes, for sure it is. Fontesha split out wide right with Merrill. Handoff. No, he faked me out again. Cade, you're doing a great job tonight with that. Looks like he picks up about 5 on
Yeah,
first down.
so you saw that play kind of evolving there. There's about 3 things that Cade has a choice to do. There's the dive. There is the quarterback, just what he did, basically kept it. And you can see Walker Merrill was in a back pedal waiting for the quick screen pass there. So obviously there's something in their defense that we're trying to key on and make them make a commitment on the coverage.
Walters jumps back in the backfield. Snap. By Merrill. Off his fingertips. It's going to be 3rd down, 3rd and 5. Good time to take a shot there on 2nd and 5. Deep in your own territory, or deep in the opponent's territory, rather. Going to be 2nd and 5 from or 3rd and 5 from the 20-yard line of the Admirals. See what Coach Crawford has dialed up for the 3rd and 5 play. Drop back, looking to throw. Now he's looking to run, dancing around. Oh, he does have a receiver. Is it broken
Pass interference. There you
Pass
go.
interference in the end zone. Mac Hirschman was the intended receiver there.
So I just realized something, Mel. Our seniors, when they were in the 4th grade, a lot of them played in the Double B state championship for the Blaze. Do you know who the head ref was in that game? J.D. Markham.
Is that right?
Who was our head ref tonight? J.D. Markham.
How about that?
I just realized, I looked out there and saw him.
Well, these guys are not going to be able to get away with anything. He's been
No.
watching them play for years.
Yes, he has. No,
Folks,
not with the players.
it's 3:39 left in the first. Still 7-0 Admirals. Two fouls on that play, actually. Oh, a personal foul. And no, it's unsportsmanlike. So he, if that was your man, he definitely did not like what he saw there.
Now, in all seriousness, JD has been a great ambassador of the TSSAA and the men that volunteer to ref and spend their time. They spend a lot of time actually preseason volunteering to get out here and just get better at reffing. Of course, they're compensated at this level and on Friday nights, but they do invest a lot of their time preparing and getting better every year.
1st and goal from the 5. Granzo. He's going to roll and keep it. He's looking to throw. That was good defense right there. He's tackled for a 1-yard loss. Oh, sorry, more of like a 5-yard loss. Or 10. Wow. Happened across the field. It was hard to see. So it's going to be 2nd and goal from the 15. It looked like we had something early in that play, Amos, and then it kind of fell apart. That the defense stiffened.
Absolutely. You know, and Donnie and Ron have kind of the same approach. They have that bend but don't break mentality when it comes to their defensive strategies. This is going to be a lot harder to score down here in these short distances on both of these teams typically.
Oh, nice pass completion to Walton. Gets back to the almost the original line of scrimmage there. So it's going to be 3rd and about 8. Yeah, sometimes when you get a penalty down that deep, it doesn't hurt you that bad. It gives you a few more options, actually, on offense when that happens. Have to make the best of it, whatever the case.
Yeah, and they've got about a dozen or so plays right here that we're really good at inside the 10. A lot of them are going to be athletic and precision, but we got a lot of good plays here.
Granzo drops back, definitely looking to pass, and then he pulls it down. He's going to run up the middle. He's taking what they're giving him. Gets down across the 5 and down. So now it's decision time. 4th and goal. 2:30 left in the quarter, the opening quarter, 7-0. Looks like Granzo, staying out there. Spencer Rich, it looks like, is in at running back. Timeout. Franklin called timeout on that one.
So the answer to our trivia question tonight.
Okay, repeat the question because it had a lot of ages and people and family dynamics involved.
Our head coach, Ron Crawford, is our head coach, and his father,
Crawdaddy,
is also on the staff. He's our defensive line coach. They both have got grandkids.
Okay, makes sense.
All right. My question was, who has the oldest grandchild and who has the youngest grandchild?
I'm going to guess, I'm going to go out on a limb here, and I'm going to say that Crawdaddy has both the youngest and the oldest grandchildren, but I could be wrong on that. It's just an educated guess.
Your skills.
My keen powers of deduction amaze you?
Amaze me. Crawdaddy, his oldest grandson, named Crawford, is, I believe he's in college. I think he's a junior in college. His youngest grandchild, thank you to Tansy, he has twins that I think they're 4 years old this year.
Oh.
So it's pretty, and he spends so much time in the pool and playing with those kids. I think that's what keeps him young out here coaching all these boys.
Oh, that's great. Here we go, 4th and goal for the Bruins. Look like a shift. And the play's blown dead. Is that an illegal shift? Amos, does that change your mind here about whether you go for it or take the field goal?
Well, no, I think I still might do it. It's this kind of game, but I think it must be a little bit further than I can see from here.
Well, the ball is at the 10, so it would have been 10 yards, for the touchdown. They're bringing Thomas Day on to kick the field goal. Probably the right play this early in the game. Still 2:14 left in the first. 26-yard attempt from Thomas. Snap, hold, got it down. And no good. He did not make that. He pushed it a little bit to the left. I think it had something to do with the snap and the hold. The snap was a little bit low. The hold, you could tell he had a little bit of trouble with it, and I think the timing was just off enough on that one to send it sailing wide left. Now, if there can be any good news in this is it's their ball at the 20, so they're not really backed up all that far, but they do have 80 yards to go, so the defense is going to have to play well during this series.
Yeah, and I think, like I said, these guys do a lot of work. They train really hard. JD may go back and go, I think I may have missed that call, or whoever made the call there, because I'm pretty sure we had a legal shift there. But even if we
it looked like we knew what we were doing. It looked like
a
planned thing. So, but I think they called a illegal procedure, a false start. Oh, nice run around the left side by Franklin, almost to the 30. It'd be second down, I believe. Baker Brummett brought him down on that play. 2nd and 2 for the Rebels. I'm sorry, the Admirals. I knew I was going to do that. Bevan waiting on the snap. It's another handoff.
This is one of those games, Mel, that there's dads in the stands that played this exact same rivalry.
Oh, yeah, good point.
Brentwood, when they first built Brentwood, a lot of the players were given a choice to stay at Franklin or to come to school at Brentwood, and so there's a lot of history from Brentwood and Ravenwood. I'm sorry, Brentwood and Franklin, and this rivalry has been long and been a lot of fun over the years.
And sometimes hotly contested.
Absolutely.
Bevan gets it. Oh, and he got stuck in the backfield. What a nice takedown. LaBreche. J.P. LaBreche with a nice tackle for a loss on number 5, who happens to be their leading rusher, Bryce Sparks Jr. He's run for 395 yards this year.
Yeah, JP, that's a memory, senior memory you'll have. I know your mom and dad are going to make sure you got that video clip.
He planted him.
He did.
And now it's a punting situation for the Admirals. They decided to not go for it on 4th down this time. It's about the same place they went for it last time on 4th and got it. So a little bit of a curious decision, but the conservative one. Nice punt, gets that one away, and gets a Franklin bounce, and is going to be downed at the 30 of Brentwood.
Well, that's where, talk about the curious choices. That's when you're playing chess, and he's seen Ron go for the kick in that situation. Now Donnie's got the opportunity to say, I have a choice. So when as you start making choices, you start kind of deciding where's the other guy at? What's he going to choose to do? And this is what makes the coaching part of high school football a lot of fun. And a lot of times you're going up against a guy you've known for 30 years, coached with or coached against over the years. And so it's not just a guessing game. It's kind of I think I know what he's going to do.
There's Walker Merrill in motion. Hands off up the middle to Walters. He got a yard. He's 2nd and 8. 12 seconds. It left in the quarter. Clock's winding down. 8, 7. That'll be the last play, it looks like, for this quarter. They'll flip the field with the score 7-0 on the missed field goal. And the score after 1 is 7-0 for the Admirals. And we're going to take a short break now. Please stay tuned for a word from our sponsors. We'll be right back.
It's time now to thank our underwriters who helped make this broadcast possible. WBHS 9 welcomes back its longest-running sponsor, Donnie Stanley with Pokerton Realty. This is Donnie's 15th year of underwriting our program. Also back are Chick-fil-A of Brentwood, Williams & Associates Screen Printing, and Andrews Transportation Group. Channel 9 wants to thank returning sponsors, Maria Holland of Remax Elite Realtors, as well as Schmidt Dental of Brentwood. We also have one new sponsor, Flexer Law of Nashville. And as always, special thanks to the City of Brentwood and the Brentwood High PTO. Without their valuable support, we wouldn't be able to bring you Bruins sports on WBHS 9.
All right, well, we're back, Mel, and this has been a pretty good first quarter so far. It's kind of a cat and mouse. We got the one good drive from Franklin. We got the missed field goal from Brentwood. But both teams have successfully driven the field, moved the ball. We've seen a 4th down conversion that worked. So we got. I think we're gonna have a fun game. This could be another one of those typical games that's decided by one score. It'll also be fun for all you football, fans out there that really love the nuts and bolts and X's and O's of a strategy. Both these coaches are really good at making adjustments between drives. Watch for some of that as the game goes on.
Here we go, 2nd and 8. Granzo waiting on the snap. Walters in motion, splits out. Oh, a bad snap. He picked it up, though. He recovered. Rolling out. He's throwing. He's got a man. Oh, nice catch by number 24, Hirschman. Mack has been pretty active tonight so far. That's his first reception. But that was a really nice grab.
That really was.
For a nice first down inside Admiral territory. The ball's at the 45. So a nice recovery by Cade on that, because that snap was in the dirt, and he had to do some magic to make that work. So nice job by the quarterback. Got Walton lined up in the backfield now. And a handoff to Walters around the right, and gets some yards. Still on his feet. Walters is still going, and they finally knocked him out right at the 35-yard line. So going to be close to a first down. If not, I think they're going to give it to him. And yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. 1st and 10 for the Bruins, and moving the chains here. And we are doing some things in this game, Amos, that I haven't really seen us do much. So, some new looks out there.
Yeah, and I think the offensive line play, I want to call some attention to that in just a second here.
Looks like there's a flag on the field. It looks in the area of holding potentially. We'll have to see what they come back with. But that was an attempt to split Walton out to the left, and just an errant pass on that play. See what the flag's about. Is that a personal foul?
That's an
illegal pick.
Yeah, he scraped off the block. You know, that's tough because, you know, it looks like a pick, but when you get your head turned around looking for the ball and the guy's getting pushed back into you, it looks like you're scraping, but you may not be. And in high school, I struggle sometimes with that call.
Well, it is a costly one. It's a 15-yard penalty, so that makes it 1st and 25. We'll see what we can do. It's got to get 25 yards in 4 plays.
We need to call it Hirschman because he seems to be the one that can do that right now.
Walters again, right up the middle. Nice run. He's still going. Oh, almost down to the 32-yard line. Really nifty run by Walters right up the middle.
Yeah, and, you know, I was talking about the offensive line a while ago. This line is – we got 4 seniors. We got 1 junior. Sam Beasley's the only junior in the group. These guys have well, I'll tell you in just a second. We're going to start another play here.
Moving along briskly at a brisk pace here. Granzo surveying the field, waiting for the snap. Throwing to his right. Oh, he's got Merrill. Nice little move to the inside. Gets down inside the 20 for Walker. Nice reception.
You know, when you see these pictures just like we just saw here, you got Mondo, you got Beasley, you got all these other guys. You know, they're in the picture when the receiver's out there. They not only block in the trenches, but then they're looking to head downfield to try to block for those receivers when they can. And but their desire to stay in the play the entire time is pretty special about this offensive line. I think it's something that differentiates them from most teams.
Hand off to Luke. Around the right side, left side this time, and Luke is running, and oh, got hit at the goal line. Is he going to be short?
Well, there's a flag.
And a flag on the play.
We might have got a hold in there.
What you're saying, mustard on the lettuce?
A little mustard on the lettuce. But I can't take credit for that. I actually heard it from another gentleman, the part of the Brentwood program.
Well, that's okay. We'll let you slide. We do need his name so we can quote him next time.
We can pretend like it was my idea. That's socially acceptable.
What did they call on that? Let's see.
I believe we had a hold.
Holding on Brentwood. He's 2nd down.
So, no, that's actually an Eddie Chaffin original from his years of announcing.
Oh, well, there you go.
And the first time I heard it, I was across the field.
Mistake by the announcer. It's 1st and 10 still. So a penalty wiped off nearly a scoring play. We would have been 1st and goal, but here we go. Let's see what Cade has. Trying to get down the line, doesn't get anything. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. So it'll be 2nd and 10. (9:13 left in the first half. But the play is in. Hirschman split out. Merrill split out wide to the right. Walters in the backfield. Walters is staying back to blocks. Throw by Cade. Nice snag by Merrill inside the 10.
That looks close to the first down. It isn't. Yep, it is a first down.
Great job on that throw and catch.
And look at how much time he had to pass. I mean, he got time to roll out, to read. You got Elliott, you got Mason Mitchell, you got Luke Connor, you got Mondo. You know, those guys, they've grown this year, they've kind of bonded, and they've made the decision. This is going to be a place that we're going to win a game.
First and goal for the Bruins, the 9-yard line. Marching toward the north end zone. Merrill in motion again. Handoff to Walters. He cuts it back up, and he goes in. Luke Walters, what a run, what a touchdown for the Bruins.
He planted and shot straight through that lane. I know, folks, we typically have some replays here. We're working through that tonight to get some of those, so we look forward to having that maybe in the second half. But that play right there, if you're a young player, we've got a man down. But if you're a young athlete and you're looking to want to be a running back, that was textbook.
Yeah, great cut, great vision by Luke, and just really did a fine job finding pay dirt, finding the end zone on that play. It's now 6-7. We need to take care of this player who is down before the extra point, of course. They've got some assistance coming out. Looks like he's going to be up off the turf and able to walk off, so always good to see.
He may just had the wind knocked out of him. But yeah, like I said earlier, the offensive line has chosen that they want the line of scrimmage to be a place that we are going to make plays and change the game, and they're really doing a great job tonight controlling the line of scrimmage.
Weber's going to attempt the point after. Not sure maybe if Day hurt himself on that field goal attempt or whether they just want to change of pace here, but Weber is on to attempt the extra point, and that looks good from our angle. Let's see. It is indeed good. So it's a tie ball game now with 8:45 left in the first half, 7-7.
Yeah. Now I believe actually, Mel, that Weber's been doing all the extra point work.
Okay.
So he did a really good job. I'm not positive. I think he's only missed one this whole year, which is a really great job. Has done a lot of kickoff duty for us this year as well. And he's one of those guys, most special teams guys, all they do is special teams. Weber, he's out there running routes. He's in coverage. He's doing a lot of physical contact in practice and kicking. And a
little bit of a Swiss Army knife player.
Well, he is.
Does a little bit of everything.
And like I said, most special teams guys, that's not their.
Yeah, especially a kicker.
Yeah.
Right. They usually are specialists.
Their profession is to perfect the kick. To spend time kicking and to stretch and do all the different techniques that they do.
Thomas Day is back out for the kickoff, so they.
If you've ever tried to do one of those kickoffs, you know that takes a specialty. If I was kicking right now, I'd just try to get to the other side of the bear head in the middle of the field. And it would probably dribble all the way across.
15-yard kickoff by Jones. But Thomas Day is going to do better than 15 yards, folks. So let's see what happens here. Nice kick. Going to be fielded right at the goal line. He's running it. And he brings it out to the 20 and gets stopped just past the 20, the 22-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Admirals.
Now, Mel, what was the word when a group of bears, what is that's that term that you were telling me
about? A group of bears is called a sloth, S-L-O-T-H.
So a sloth of Bruins were involved in bringing down that return specialist.
That's exactly what happened right there. A sloth mob.
Well, number 77 there, he makes you think about the story of David and Goliath, doesn't he?
Oh, a nice pass, wide open receiver again at the 41-yard line.
So that's an example of where our safety came over for coverage. So Baker came over. He's got to make that read. There's about a 5-yard spot where the receiver's just naturally going to have some space, and that's where Baker's got to close in and collapse the distance. Good choice by the quarterback. Great awareness to recognize that opportunity, that window to make that throw.
Bevan takes a snap. Sparks gets a handoff up the middle, and he got a hole, and he is running, and lucky that we caught him by the shoelaces around our 40-yard line.
Oh, we have got a replay here. So
might have been Spencer Rich on that. Well, let's see.
Yeah, that's just a great run, great blocking.
That was Carter Patton.
Yeah. We got turned. I mean,
Carter may have saved a touchdown there. There was a lot of grass in front of Mr. Sparks. Snap, fake. Nice pass, catch. Nifty little play. Got about 7 yards on that. Be second down.
If you'll notice here on this replay, he rolls out. He takes it underneath. You can see his eyes go down. It's the secondary receiver. Our guys now start collapsing the hole. You got a linebacker. You had a tackle coming out, and then you had your corner coming back up.
It was Garner on that reception. Sparks still in the backfield with Bevan. Oh, bad snap. Bevan recovered it. Rolled out to his right. He's just going to run it, and he's got some space ahead of him, and he just runs it out of bounds. Yeah, that looked like it could have been trouble for the Admirals, but the quarterback certainly bailed him out. It's going to be
great awareness here. Our coverage. I don't think our defender or our secondary realizes that
he's
he
loose.
Is loose. So you can see our safety's got an inside-out pursuit. Our linebackers coming from the inside out, but we've lost the angle. So that just kind of tells you we didn't realize that he had the ball in that broken play.
1st and 10 from the 13 for the Admirals.
Got motion there.
Now they've got Garner in at quarterback. I'm not sure what happened to Bevan. Did he potentially get – no, he's still in there. He just wasn't playing quarterback on that one. First and 15. There's Bevan. Throws it. Oh, and a
Ball's on
fumble.
the ground.
Fumble. It looks like the Bruins got it.
Bruins have got it. That is recovered by Baker Brummett.
There you go. Nice job. First turnover of the game.
So, yep, you got to strip it out. So Spencer Rich strips him. Baker Brummett closes in, slides in, and gets the recovery. Excellent job. Excellent job.
Team defense.
Yeah, and that's, we're talking about, recognizing the receiver where the ball's being thrown and everybody collapsing on there. That picture, you saw 4 or 5 Bruins in the frame with the receiver. Very different than a while ago when we were on the perimeter and they were making those first downs.
Here we go. 1st and 10 for the Bruins from their own 13-yard line, own 11-yard line, about there. And Cade is looking to throw, and he's airing it out. Oh! A little bit ill-timed by Hirschman, but that was almost a really nice catch again. He's 2nd and 10, but that was a nice throw.
It really was. Real good play call there. I don't know if that was a specific call or that was another one of those read options where the quarterback gets to make the choice. But that's a great strike.
He looked pretty definitive when he got the snap that he knew what he wanted to do. He liked something that he saw. We'll see if he likes whatever he's seeing on 2nd and 10. Hirschman and Walton looks like split out wide. No, it's Fontesha split out, sorry. Run by Walton.
Hey, Walton he has a great motion. When he gets that ball, those knees are churning, the knees are coming up, he's moving those arms. Makes him harder to tackle.
Well, at the beginning of this game, Walton had 402 receiving yards and 7 TDs. So he's having a really strong year so far.
Yeah, you can't tackle Aaron as an arm tackle. You've got to either try to tackle through him or wrap him up pretty tight. But he's doing a really great job of yards after a reception.
We need 3 yards here on 3rd and 3. Snap. It's like a handoff to Walters around the edge, and he cuts back and certainly gets the first down and some more out to the 32-yard line. Nice run by Walters. He's been busy tonight.
Yeah, he has. And look at here. Our line has got them sealed off. There's nobody in the frame with him. And here he is. He's making his turn. Now he's in the secondary, and he is now picking through the lanes to make a decision on how to get to that first, get to and past the first down marker.
And that was a really nice job by the camera crew to isolate on him. Nice job, guys. Granzo back to receive the snap. It's 1st and 10 now. Another handoff to Luke Walters. Not as lucky this time. Gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. Going to be 2nd and 10 coming up. Just under 6 minutes now left in the half. Plenty of time to eat some clock and to score, go into the half with the lead would be nice. John House in motion in as a receiver this time. Haven't seen him lined up at receiver yet tonight. Cade's going to pass, and he is airing it out once again.
Oh, and then we got a flag. We got the.
Aaron Walton ran a nice route there. Did he get held?
Yeah, he did. He did. When one arm's going out and the other one's behind you, that's usually a good sign that the defender's got the other one.
Well, and that's that would be probably considered a good penalty, right? It's only a 15-yard penalty versus a 30-yard reception. So when you do the math, it works. But the back certainly got beat on that play. Indeed, pass interference. They'll move the ball up 15 yards.
And we got a replay here. You'll see here, or I take that back. I think we're not going to have the replay, but you can tell here we're getting ready to. I wouldn't be surprised here. You're going to have another. You got a short side of the field, and we got everybody loaded up on that side. So watch for a screen pass right here.
The Prophet Amos once again calls it right. That's House. He's inside the 40, gets driven back, but he got about to the 42-yard line. Nice reception by House. Nice run after catch.
Yeah, John's very athletic. He's a great corner. He's just committed to Vanderbilt 2 weeks ago.
Nice
but
move.
just shows his athleticism, his talent, turning those legs. Took 5 of the Admirals to bring him down. And that's also what a senior. Every senior should take 5 of the opponent to bring you down.
That's right.
In a rivalry game like this.
1st and 10. Granzo. He's rolling. He's looking. He's got Walker Merrill. Made a nice move.
What a move. Both of those.
He should have been tackled for no gain, and he made a good 6 yards out of it.
And Walker Merrill, our Tennessee commit. So you got two buddies here in the same picture walking side by side. They'll be playing against each other this time next year. And it'll be fun to watch them as they spend the next 4 years in the SEC competing for 2 really good programs.
Yeah, especially if House plays defensive back and Merrill ends up still playing wide receiver. Quick throw to Merrill. Got some yardage. He may have picked up the first down. Maybe just short of it. Third and 2.
Was that Beasley just limped off the field? I was just about to make a comment.
Luke Connor, I believe.
Was that Luke Connor?
Yeah.
That's right. Beasley's 54. Yeah, this is where this is where these guys claim the game. This is where you get your short yardage.
Looks like timeout on the field again. Brentwood. Oh, timeout Franklin. My bad. That's their second one. 4:04 left in the first half. Score tied up 7-7.
So we're in timeout. I'll tell you, I was talking to Crawdaddy about my fun fact tonight. I asked him, I said, well, now, Coach, how in the world do you have the oldest grandchild and the youngest grandchild? And he goes, well, back when I was coaching and as a head coach, they paid so little that I could only afford to have a kid every 8 years because I couldn't afford to have one in high school and in college.
Spread them out.
Yeah, and he said, so, Tabby's the first one to have a child, and then Tansy's the last one to have a child, and then Ron and Diana have got the 2 girls, the granddaughters from Memphis.
Well, there's plenty of kids to play together at the family reunion.
That's right.
big time. When you got aunts and uncles that are real close to the kids' age, that's always fun.
Well, it's fun to watch Ron because he's like, rah, 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 rah. And after the game's over, the little girls jump on his shoulders, and he's just a big old teddy bear with him.
Third and 2 from the 30. Looks like a handoff again to Walters around that left side, and he got the first down. And some more.
And
he turned the corner, and he is going to score. Luke Walters, another touchdown for Luke. And that was a great run. I thought they had him, and he just kept those legs turning, and they were trying to tackle him up too high, and they just could not bring Luke Walters down.
Well, Luke is not only a great football player, he's and we've talked about him on a couple other shows. He's working to go to the academy, one of the academies. I think he's applied to more than one. I think his dad's an Air Force guy. But Luke's also a great state caliber track athlete.
And the extra point is up and good, so Brentwood takes the lead, 14-7, 3:53 left. Let's look at this replay.
Yeah, watch this. So look at our line has pulled. They confused the defense, and look at Walker Merrill out there blocking on the corner, and then they're just trying to make a tackle. And then look at this receleration right here, and he out sprints the defensive end.
Nice job.
That was a great job.
You won't see many better runs than that, folks.
Yeah, his ability to change the speed at which he was coming into the sideline and then just recelerated up down the sideline. That's where you lose your angle if you're a defensive player, because you think they've gone out of bounds. You don't realize that they're still in bounds.
And a poor job of tackling by the Admirals, so I'm sure they'll get coached up this week on that.
I don't think it'll take a week. I think it'll take about 2 or 3 plays. When they look at that huddle film on the sideline, Donnie will.
If they need a good replay, they need to contact WBHS.
That's right.
And get that film. So Thomas Day is teeing up once again for a kickoff. 3:53 left. Nice way to turn a turnover into 7 points by the Bruins. That's where that started, with a fumble.
This is our third time to drive the field, and we've come away with 14 points. We've still got
a missed field goal. I mean,
right.
we have definitely moved the ball. Who had a little trouble with the reception on that one, number 42, and he gets smacked at the 18-yard line. And I believe that was Henry Hanley.
Well, look at here. That is the scariest moment when you drop that ball and now you're picking it up and you're trying to refocus. And then look at this. Look at this.
I mean, a textbook tackle. Nice takedown by Hanley. Good special teams job. Be 1st and 10 from the 18 for the Admirals.
Look at those meters right there. Those guys right there, that's about 10,000 pounds of line right there on the sideline. And those guys are using every bit of it tonight.
Bevan, handoff to Sparks. Doesn't get much, a yard, 2 yards.
So there's one of those PhDs that's listening online tonight that's saying that was not 10,000 pounds. But it was more than 1,000, I'll tell you that.
Well, it's a broadcaster license we're granting you here tonight. So if it was all sitting on top of you, it would feel like 10,000 pounds.
I was about to say, unless you've ever been on the bottom of that pile, you don't
you don't
know how to measure the weight.
Going to be 2nd and 8 for the Admirals now.
So look, they're going to go trips left here to the wide side. And now they got a little motion, tightening it up. They got some motion there.
Looked like a false start to me, but got away with it. And broke up that pass. And Spencer Rich knocked the quarterback down pretty good as he let the ball go.
And John House almost got an interception. So right there, that's one of those plays as a coach, you're kind of like, I don't know if I want to come back to that because they hit my quarterback. They almost intercepted my pass. My receiver didn't get separation from his defender. That's a tough one right there. Or you can say, man, Brentwood really defended that well. But I think it's a little bit of both.
We'll see what they have here on 3rd and 8. So the defense, if we could get this ball back, we still got plenty of time for another score if we could hold them here.
You got Twins left. You're overloading on the right
motion.
side.
Sparks is in motion. Oh, and he's in trouble. Bevan gets out of trouble and gets back into trouble. And so he's down inside the 20 still. So it's going to be 4th and 8. Scotty Collins made that tackle. Good job.
Yeah, so look at here. So you got great penetration. We went into them. And look at this. Scotty came in, a great tackle, came in.
Just like a laser, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Went right at him.
And those, Franklin's line is very good. I mean, they're big, they're strong, but and we talked about this. The first drive, they kind of had their way. They kept pushing us, and we really didn't have an answer. Look at the difference between that drive and this drive. Look at our defensive line as we've changed our alignment. We're penetrating. We saw we were manhandling some of their guys, taking them to the ground. Very different drive. That's from the beginning of the
Punt
game.
here for the Admirals. Nice job getting the snap down by the punter. A very high kick, but not especially long. Looks like it's going to be downed at the 46-yard line.
So with 151 left, Bill, we've got the right guys in the right positions. We can easily score. We got to be careful not to score too quick, actually.
I'm not sure how many. Do we have one timeout left, or?
Yeah, we got one timeout left.
One timeout left.
We got our drone shot there showing the field. It's not that far. You can see from the overhead view, that was not that far we got to go. We got to go 46 yards for pay dirt here.
Granzow drops back. Cade's flushed out. I'm not sure. Granzow with an incomplete pass on that. He was in trouble.
Yeah, I didn't see the receiver at first. He kind of blended into the sideline. I thought we might have gotten called for an intentional grounding there, but we had a receiver.
There was somebody in the area, but he was very lucky to get rid of that ball.
Yeah, right here, Scotty got out to the outside, and then pocket collapsed. I think the ball should have already had left his hand before now.
That was just athleticism to get rid of that ball.
That's right.
Good job by Cade. Scott Collins in the backfield now. Granzow waiting on the ball. Snap. Dropping back, looking, passing. Looks like a reception. Yep. Walker Merrill with a nice grab right on the sidelines. Minute 37 left. It's going to be 3rd and 2. Waiting for coach to call in the play. House again split out at receiver. Cade gets a snap, and it's a design run right up the middle. He picks up the first down, drives ahead for another couple of yards. It'll be first down. To the 34-yard line, 34 yards to go to pay dirt. 125, the clock's running. He plays in. Collins stays in the backfield.
So here's our replay here. You can see.
About to have a snap. So snap, throw over to Walton. Nice snag, nice move. Gets down and picks up 8 yards on first down. Good job.
It was a great job.
Be 2nd and 1. Nice pickup of 9. Clock continues to run, under a minute now.
I realized Brady Bell has stayed in the game, our left tackle here, number 77. He's a 10th grader. So he is 6'2", 304.
Wow. Nowhere to go but up.
That's a great future for Brentwood High School to have a left tackle that's that size.
Collins in motion now. Granzow looking to throw. House has it. Gets inside the 20.
Yeah, he does not get out of bounds. Clock's rolling. So now it becomes about clock management. We got 31 seconds.
As soon as they set the ball, the clock will start running. 30. Cade under center, spikes the ball. So I have seen him take one under center. And now we know why. So we got 26 seconds. Still have a timeout if we need it.
Yeah, I think we got 3 plays here. Pretty confident to be able to make a couple of read options here so we can kind of decide, but we got to be careful that we don't we got one timeout to use, and we got to be careful that we make sure that our third play we're prepared for when it comes time to either kick or be in the end zone.
2nd and 10, receivers all spread out on the short side of the field, over to the quarterback's left. Scotty Collins rolls out. Cade looking, he's in trouble. Just has to get rid of it. 21 seconds left.
Yeah, very smart play by Cade. Just could not get the screen or the pass to Scotty.
Good coverage by the Admirals on that play.
Now this is where, the Admirals are very well coached in this area right here. This is a Donnie Webb special, I believe, I'd say, when it comes to, there was a flag.
Oh, not what we needed. False start. Still 2nd down.
So you want to come away with 3 points at least here, but 7's going to be the target.
2nd and 15. Granzo rolling to his right. Throw, nice throw. Catch by Merrill. Was he juggling it? Nope. They gave it to him. Stop the clock. Nice play. Nice veteran play by the seniors.
All right.
15 seconds left.
Got 2 plays here.
3rd and 6. Picked up 9 on that play. Still 15 seconds and a timeout. Ball on the 15-yard line.
Got to make 6 yards for a first down. I still think you only have 2, maybe 3 plays left. But this rollout is going to be 2 plays left.
Thought he might just run it, but he threw it, and he had a man in the end zone.
One
Is that
play.
Walton?
Oh, he did not get out of bounds, and he did not
Oh, he did not score.
So we got to watch the clock. Are they watching the clock?
8 seconds left. It stopped at the moment. It is a first down. He can spike it, and he does. 5 seconds. Hope we have a replay of that last pass. That was a nice play. Granzo had to scramble out of trouble, make that throw. It was Hirschman that caught that pass. They are going to use it. Somebody's using the timeout here. I didn't see who called it. A great way to end the first half. 5 seconds left. 14-7 Brentwood over Franklin. And threatening. Ball on the 1-yard line.
So we got the one timeout. So if we do try to do the draw or the read.
Did they call that
run.
timeout or did we? I didn't see who called it. That may have been us.
Oh, okay, then
That would make sense that we would after spiking the ball.
Who called the timeout? Us or them? Who called the timeout? We call it today. We did call it? Okay.
Interestingly, we haven't seen Luke Walters in on this series, and it makes me wonder if we've got an injury or whether they're just resting him. You would think this would be a perfect place for Luke, but he's still not out there. We do have Spencer Rich is in as a running back.
It's maybe one of those things where Spencer Rich won a bet with the coaches, and he gets one chance to try to score this season. That's maybe it.
He's lead blocker for Granzo, who takes it in 1 yard. Touchdown Brentwood. Cade Granzo, zeros on the clock. Halftime coming up after the extra point try.
Great job.
Really nice job. Took every second of time off the clock. Couldn't have drawn it up a whole lot better than that. Weber's going to kick the point after. Waiting on the snap. Snap, hold, kick, up. Looks good from our angle, and it is good.
There you go.
21-7 Brentwood after a initial score by Franklin.
Great job blocking, great job on the line. And I told you, number 77, Bell comes in and does a great job. We run right behind him. He closes down the lane, and 7 points.
We'll be back in a little while, folks, to give you some first half stats brought to you by Kelly Benward. And enjoy halftime. We'll see you in just a few minutes. The score from Brentwood, 21-7, Bruins over the visiting Admirals. between the Bruins of Brentwood and the Admirals of Franklin. Halftime score 21 for Brentwood, 7 for Franklin. Couple more minutes before the teams come back out for the second half, but wanted to give Kelly Benward an opportunity to tell you about the first half stats. Kelly, what do we do?
Well, Mel, looks like tonight Brentwood's putting on quite an offensive performance, leading Franklin in total yards, 260 for the first half to 158. 152 of those yards passing for Brentwood and 108 rushing. And Franklin split even, 79 rushing, 79 passing yards. Few highlights from some of the individual players. For Brentwood, rushing, we have Luke Walters having a big first half, 10 carries for 92 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Wow, nice job.
Yeah, a lot of that coming on that one really nice run where he broke a couple tackles. Cade Granzow, 9 carries, 16 yards in that final touchdown. Passing tonight, Granzow 16 of 21 for 152 yards. Walker Merrill with 8 of those receptions for 57 yards on a nice performance so far. Mac Hirschman coming in, 2 receptions, 37 yards. Aaron Walton, 4 receptions, 32 yards. And John House contributed another 2 receptions for 26 yards in the first half. On the Franklin side of things, rushing, their leading rusher tonight, DJ Durham, number 33, powerful back, 5 rushers for 26 yards and a touchdown, followed by the quarterback, Connor Beaven, 3 carries for 26 yards, and one of their running backs, Bryce Sparks, 4 for 19, and 1 carry for 8 yards for Carson Garner. Connor Beaven, the quarterback, number 4, 5 of 6 for 79 yards tonight. And receiving, Carson Garner, number 8, 3 receptions, 58 yards, 1 reception for 17 yards for Taylor Speartoe, and 1 reception for 4 yards for Carson Repass. And that's your first half stats, Mel.
Fantastic. Thank you, Kelly. And Amos Jones is sidelined, and I believe he has an interview. Amos, can you hear me, and are you ready?
I hear you just fine. I had an interview set up with some alumni. We kind of lost them. And so what I've done is I've come over here to the student section, and we've got a special guest here tonight. I actually remember I coached her brother when he was much younger, but tell us what's going on tonight, and why is everybody wearing pink?
So tonight we're actually supporting breast cancer awareness, and so we decided the girls paint up, dress up, so we can show the support to everyone who's struggling, and we're also trying to raise money for the as well.
So what do you think about this rivalry? You like this rivalry?
Yes, the best one. Franklin and Brentwood is the best rivalry.
So who's going to win tonight?
Brentwood!
All right.
Hey, looks like she's a Mac Hirschman fan. Ask her what she thought about his great reception there in the first half.
What do you think about Mac Hirschman's big reception in the first half?
What?
What do you think about Hirschman's big reception?
Oh, it was awesome. I was cheering. I'm for Mac.
So is there any reason why you picked 24, or is it just by luck?
Well, Mac's actually been a friend of mine for 12 years, and so I decided to paint up for Mac tonight just to support him.
That's awesome. Well, we're glad you're here tonight. Thank you so much for being a part of our program.
You're welcome.
Well, Mel, I tell you what, I'll pass it back to you while you give some more updates, and then if we find our alumni, we'll call you back over there.
Sounds good. We'll go back to you if we have time to do that. Kelly, I was noticing, we held their quarterback to how many yards passing?
79.
79 yards. So he's averaging almost 190 a game.
Wow.
So we held him down a little bit, which was good. He really only completed the 1 big pass, but I think the other big story is Bryce Sparks, their running back. We held him to 19 yards, and he's their leading rusher. I mean, he's 395 yards on the year coming into this game. And our own Luke Walters is 402 yards, or 340 yards actually. So he's actually rushed for more yards than Luke, but we held him to 19 yards, and Luke went off for how many?
92.
92 yards. So we didn't see Luke on that last possession. Certainly hope that he's okay and will return for the second half. The teams are out now warming up for second half kickoff, which will happen here in about 2 minutes. Score 21-7 at half. Brentwood is leading. Brentwood is 2-0 in region play, and Franklin, I had that down here and I don't have it. I think they're 1-2 in region play. But at this point in the year, Max Preps has Franklin Admirals ranked number 17 in 6A, and they have Brentwood ranked number 5 in 6A. AP has Brentwood ranked number 6 in 6A in the whole state. So, again, both of these teams coming off of nice wins their last games. Centennial was beaten by Franklin 41-20. That was a nice win by against their crosstown rivals for the Admirals. And then Brentwood took care of business at Dixon County 47-13. Nice bounce back win at Dixon County after a tough home loss to Oakland a couple of weeks ago. Granzo passed for 190 yards and 3 TDs, ran for 44 yards and a few more. So a nice bounce back game. Looks like Amos does have some folks that he wants to interview. So, Amos, we're going to turn it back down to you before the second half kickoff. Looks like we've got about a minute.
Okay, well, we'll be real quick here. I got with me Mr. Brennan Chapman. Brennan, you were number 77 last year?
Yes, sir.
And you played what position?
I was nose guard for defense.
And what's it like this year being an alumni and watching all of these guys come out here and even seeing somebody wearing your uniform?
Yeah, no, I hate it. I wish I was out there. I stare at there. I'm like, this is so boring being on the sidelines. The stands. This is awful. I want to be out there playing and doing something hard and tough.
We got Tyler Bell over here as well, also known as T-Bell. So, Tyler, where are you doing this year?
I'm at Alabama right now, University of Alabama.
So what's it like standing on the sidelines watching you guys play?
It's crazy. It's weird not being out there.
Well, who's going to win tonight?
Brentwood, of course.
All right, there you go. All right, Mel, it's great seeing these alumni. We'll pass it back up to you.
Sounds good. Thank you, Amos. We'll see you shortly for the start of the second half. Also wanted, while we had a minute, to highlight some of our defensive players so far this year. You can tell tonight our defense is playing really well. I mean, outside of that first drive, they've really clamped down on the Admirals, hadn't let them do much. But a couple of leaders on the defense that I wanted to talk about real quickly while we had a moment. Spencer Rich, number 45, so far this year, 30 tackles, 25 assists. So he's been in on 55 tackles. He's had 4 sacks on the year so far in 7 games and 2 interceptions. So Spencer Rich leading that defense, great senior leader. Jake Brock also doing a great job, number 8. He has 28 tackles and 28 assists. So he's been in on 56 tackles, 4 forced fumbles by Jake, and 2 interceptions. So we've got some guys playing some seriously good defense and doing a great job tonight. So they continue to impress. And it feels to me a lot like Brentwood is kind of peaking at the right time, Amos. This is the first of 3 home games, a nice long homestand. Independence next week, and then Centennial the week after that. And here's the second half kickoff, fielded by Walton. He's going up the left side. He got some room out to around the 35-yard line. But, Amos, it does feel like we're kind of peaking at the right time. We've got a great game against Dixon County, playing well tonight in the first half. Hopefully that continues over in the second half. But, a couple of, county games coming up in the next couple of weeks. And, should position us pretty well.
Absolutely. Especially games like tonight, you kind of want to keep this momentum going, but you also want to make sure that we get some reps for some depth, because anytime you're going to go deep in the playoffs, you've got to be ready to be next man up if somebody goes down, and you just need the reps, you need practice, and you need to go against a really good team like Franklin.
Granzo waiting on the snap on first down. Fake handoff to Walters. Glad to see him back out there, but Cade cannot get away from the defender on that, and first sack of the game.
And watch the replay here. So this is a really good read. But right here, we got the backside. Blitz came in here. Now, I didn't see where he came from, but I can tell you when you start substituting guys, that's when missed assignments start to happen. That's why you need these reps against a really good team like Franklin, because they're gonna make you work for it.
So here we are on 2nd and 16. Snap. He's rolling out to his right. He's throwing. Nice catch by Walker Merrill on the sideline again. He's getting really good at that sideline toe-tapping catch.
Well, that's what they're giving us. That's one of the things I really watch right here. We're rolling out, pockets rolling, catches made. These guys have been playing pitch and catch for a lot of years, but I really like, Clint, when he's calling a game, he lets the quarterback make a lot of choices, but he starts to put him in a position to have the right choices to pick from, and this has been a good adjustment for us tonight.
Third down, 3rd and 13s. It was way more than 2nd and 16. I read that wrong, but here we go. Oh, and an interception by number 15, and he's running back. He's at the 40. He's at the 35. He's at the 30. He's continuing to roll. He's continuing to go. Oh, my goodness, it looks like a pick six, and he dives into the end zone. And a nice start to the second half, much like the nice start that Franklin had to the first half. So hopefully Brentwood can stiffen here and take it to another level.
Well, and I just said, Franklin will make you pay. They're a really good team. They're well coached, got a lot of good athletes, and you can't be sloppy. You can't make bad choices because they know where to be and what to do. And so that's an example right there. Everybody's got to be doing their job.
Well, and Spirito, I believe, was the senior, number 15, that came up with that interception. And he's a two-way player for them, really nice player, and he's the one that came up with that. Extra point, snap, hold, kick. Looks like he missed the extra point.
Yeah.
So it's 13-21 after that missed extra point.
So you see right here, Cade was that might have been tipped. I was going to say Cade was pressured. He didn't look like he had to step into the throw, and it didn't look like it made it to its intended receiver. But we just have this. The unfortunate part about this type of interception is that our receivers are all downfield. Our running backs are pretty much spread out, and then all you have are these linemen that are doing a great job controlling the line of scrimmage, but they just don't have the speed and the agility to chase down a skilled receiver like that. And,
well, Spirito is like I say, he's run the ball, he's caught the ball for them on offense this year. He's got 22 receptions on the year, so the guy is a player, and is their leading tackler. So he really is one of the stars of that Admirals team, and he made us pay for a mistake there. Mm-hmm. But now we get the kickoff. We get to try it again. And Cade is one of those quarterbacks that tends to be able to just roll with it, forget the mistake, and just move on and lead his team. As a senior leader, that's what we expect out of him.
Well, we're right. Week 8 game. Is this our 8th game?
Yes.
And that's only I think it's the 5th or 6th interception he's had the whole season. So.
I'm not sure it's been that many. Let's see if we can find some stats on that. Walters runs right up the middle, gets to the 40-yard line. Nice run.
Yeah, that's the determined run of a senior right there. Somebody he's willing to step up, make a play, turn the motion back around towards us. Luke has he's having a great night. Special young man.
Yeah, glad to see him back in the game. I was a little bit concerned when he wasn't in that last series of the first half, but he's back out there and looks strong on that run. 1st and 10, another run. Another up the middle. He moved the pile a few yards on that. Picked up about 3 on 1st down. According to the stats I have, Amos, that is only Cade's 2nd interception of the year.
I apologize.
So he, to this point, had 14 TDs through the air and only 1 interception. So he's not used to that, but he is used to bouncing back. So I think that's likely what we're going to see here coming up. Granzo waiting on the snap again. 2nd and 6. Quick throw to Walker Merrill. Trying to cut the edge, trying to get around. Still fighting. Got slung down there at the end.
That's one of those situations where the cornerback comes up or the defensive back coming up to make the tackle, actually slung him into the 1st down.
Yep.
If they'd have just pulled him down instead of trying to make a statement, you watch right here. Here he is. He's shuffling. He's trying to make the play. He's got to get up. And right here, slung him to the 1st down.
Yep.
And that's one of those things on film you're kind of kicking yourself later going, that was not the way I should have tackled him.
Mistake by the defender. Good news for Brentwood. 1st and 10 from midfield. Luke again on the run, not much there, loses a couple of yards on first. So it'll be 2nd and 12 coming up right at the 50.
So you see right here, we have a missed block assignment, and you see the seniors, they're stepping up and they're coaching on the field. These senior linemen, I'm sorry, and making an adjustment, making sure that they're communicating about the right block and the right assignment. It's exactly what you want to see from a team at this point in the season.
Cade's throwing. He's got Walker, got turned around on that. Third and 11 coming up. Walker just looked like he got turned around a little bit on that and lost where it was in the air. He was kind of in double coverage anyway. One of the defenders had peeled off the other receiver. But 3rd and 11 is what we're facing now for the Bruins. Ball at the 50, 8:52 left in the third quarter. Walters in motion. Granzo drops back. Strong looking throw.
He was separated from the ball.
He hit Walton and pass was incomplete.
This is two good defensive stands here by Franklin. They've made, we talked about them making adjustments, and so they're not taking this lightly. They're going to come out here and make a game of this. Pressure on Cade, and then just a really good clean hit, timed just right, separated Aaron from the ball.
Punting situation, we're going to try to pin them deep. Ball's rotating.
I thought we were about to do a screen.
He's going to let it run.
Look here, get in there.
I think we got it.
He did. What?
And pinned them back.
John
at the
House.
1 yard line. What a nice special teams play by the Bruins.
Yeah, John House sprinted down there and dove and slapped it back into the field of play, kept it from crossing the plane. And I believe, were you looking at the 1 yard line or 2 yard line?
Right, yeah, it looks like the 1 yard line.
Yeah, excellent
job.
So
99 yards of blood, sweat, and tears ahead for the Admirals.
So we may see their center or their quarterback under center at this location on the field. Let's see, they're on the hash, a far hash.
You know the defense is amped up for this. Could it be time for a safety for the Bruins?
We got motion on the offense.
Well, it's not going to cost them much, but it's going to cost them half of what they have.
Yeah, that's a very typical play right there. You're going to try to get a hard snap count because you want the defense to jump offside. Everybody's amped up. They're trying to get to safety. You're going to try to get that momentum, that emotion to get them to jump. Unfortunately, that academic penalty or first down did not, or 5 yards did not work in Franklin's favor.
See what Bevan has here. Got receivers, most of them split out to his right. Hands off, up the middle. Number 33, he's their power runner. He's out to the 8 yard line. Nice run to get out of the shadow of the end zone.
Yeah, Joe Morales there, he got great penetration. They just happened to, that run just happened to run right past him, his penetration, got right behind him, and just picked up some really good yardage. Great run, turning his feet, but unfortunately we weren't able to keep them pinned back.
Here's number 5,
Here
Sparks.
is a great defensive stand.
He lost 4 yards on that play, maybe a little more than that. And Sparks is struggling. He's their leading rusher, and we've got his number tonight.
Yeah, we do. And that's an interesting choice of play call because you only needed just a few short yards. Yep, you're going downhill, and they go sideways and lost several yards. So
and Durham, number 33, has been running better against Brentwood tonight than Sparks has. He was the one that had that 9 yard pickup, and then they lost a lot of it. Now it's 3rd and 7. Rolling out, he's looking to throw out of his own end zone. He does get out of his end zone, still looking to throw, does throw, Did he catch it?
Oh,
It
my
is complete.
goodness.
What a nice catch. I'd like to see the
I
replay
wasn't
on
sure
that.
he was in bounds.
Out to the 20.
He's hurt.
Let's look at this
Or
replay.
maybe he just cramped. So this is where you get in the corner. The cornerback will get caught.
Yeah, I don't know.
Wow.
It looked like his feet were down. That was almost a NFL-style catch.
Well, that may be where he cramped was when he stretched out and extended. But yeah, as a cornerback, you're trying to decide: is he broken the line of scrimmage? Do I need to come back up, keep contained, and then all of a sudden that receiver just gets in a little slot, that spot between the corner coming up and the safety coming over that gives him that lane to get to throw into, and it's just very frustrating because you never really know how to guess right in that situation.
Well, they got a first down on 3rd and 9, so it's 1st and 10 now from the 20. Handoff to Sparks. Gets a couple.
Yeah, LeBrecht is just collapsing down that left side. Just not letting them get past him.
Yeah, somebody on the line tackled him around the ankles. That's really what got him down.
And Joe Morales, he has about beat the gold off his helmet. He's got the eggshell
Sparks
there.
again, they're just going to keep feeding him, and he's just getting a yard or two at a time. I guess they're just looking to break one. But so far, the defense is keying pretty well.
Yeah, James.
It may have been
LeBrecht.
James that got him the last time.
No, LeBrecht definitely got him the last time with the hand tackle on the ankle. But the point I want to make is LeBrecht is doing a great job collapsing in basically 2 lanes there and bottling them up.
Quick throw, catch, and Knight got tripped up. Thankfully by House.
Yeah, House, that was a great athletic play. He coming across and reaches back with one hand and makes the trip. Look here. John is coming inside, and look here. Comes back and just enough to trip him.
That gets you a scholarship at Vanderbilt, that kind of play.
Yes,
what
it
that
does.
And it also got Franklin Admirals a first down, so it's going to be 1st and 10 from their own 30-yard line. This drive started out on the 1-yard line. And then a penalty to the half-yard line. So they have to be happy with where they are right now. 5:30 left in the quarter. There we go with Sparks again. Sparks goes nowhere again.
Nick Haley coming in off the corner there. We're starting to add a 5th man to the box there as far as just trying to collapse the lanes.
That was not Sparks. I don't know who that was.
Yeah. So you see Haley, number 18, comes in. Made him cut inside where we got everybody waiting, filling those gaps.
That was Orton, number 42.
Our defense,
Bevan
line
looking to throw. He did throw,
and
and he got
the
picked off at the 40-yard line. That pass floated on him, and there's House again. He's playing all over the field tonight.
Well, I was just about to say our defensive line is starting to take control of the line of scrimmage again. Do you see how many of our guys are pushing their guys back and driving them off the line? That just forces the quarterback to force a throw. Watch right here. In this pocket, look at how many of our guys are coming back into the pocket. Yep, James Lowe just crushed his man. Quarterback is pressed, and then John House just comes up with the errant pass and makes the interception.
Grand's out on a keeper. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Be 2nd and 10 coming up. But a good opportunity for Brentwood here from the 40-yard line.
Now Brentwood really needs to capitalize here. I mean, we're letting this game stay too close too long. I've told you that so many of these games have all been decided by 1 score or less. This is 8 points. This is a tight game. We need to create bigger separation here.
Merrill in motion. Franzo waiting on the snap. Merrill back in motion. And it looks like a false start or something. legal procedure on Brentwood. It's going to back them up 5 yards. It'll be 2nd and 15.
There's our students up in the stands with the pink out section tonight. Those girls, yeah, it's cold out there. I've been out there during halftime, and it's I was wearing a jacket, and I was getting chilly.
Second and 15. Granzo, drop back, deep drop. He's on the run. Luckily, the defender slipped, untouched. Granzo still on his feet, still moving around. It's like backyard football is broken out here in Brentwood. And he got past the 40, so he made something out of what looked like to be very little.
I think it was a 100-yard run for a 6-yard gain.
About a 4-yard gain.
Yeah. Well, we had a penalty there, so yeah, it's about a 7-yard gain. But I tell you, Cade has matured as a quarterback. He's got his eyes downfield. He makes some athletic moves here. And then here, you can watch, he's sprinting to the sideline, and then he launches it there just to get the extra few yards.
Now he's rolling to his right, looking to throw. Does throw. He gets Merrill again on that sideline.
Yeah, he's catching them in the seam right there. He's watching for that. There's something that we've seen that we're looking for, and they are just they're looking for that over and over.
It's going to be 1st and 10. Ball at the
So
25-yard line.
To the right.
Yep, on the short side again. They've been loading up the short side. Looks like Fontesha across the way, split out
a little
wide.
Screen possibly, and
Luke runs up the middle. Luke Walters once again picks up 3. Down to the 23-yard line.
Our center is now limping.
Mason Mitchell is the player.
So what happens here is Elliot Chaffin is going to now go to center. He is our number 2 center, and in fact, him and Mason both competed for the spot, and then they found that the best combination was for Mason to go to center and Elliot to be the pulling guard. But now we got Elliot's going to go to center. So that's what's going. We got two guys that have not been used to playing together on the line right now. So it's going to be interesting to watch how we continue to try to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Well, and shotgun snaps are one of those things that can go awry on you. So we need to make sure we're paying attention to the snaps and how those are looking.
Yeah, the good thing is Jordan coming in as a guard. He's a senior. He's got a lot of experience.
There goes Luke again. He broke one. He's going to score again. Luke Walters with the score. Touchdown, Brentwood. Great run around the right side by Luke Walters.
Yeah, and as I was saying that, we had Jordan Thomas. It was his block that helped him make the cut.
So that's the 3rd rushing touchdown of the night from Luke. He had 2 last week against Dixon County, so he's on a bit of a tear. Tanner Weber on for the extra point. The band is playing. The cheerleaders are cheering. The crowd is too. The kick is up. And it is good. It's 28-13. 124 left in the 3rd. Here's the touchdown. Luke just made it happen. Again, he cut. He's good. He can cut to the right. He can cut to the left and just goes in untouched.
Yeah, and Jordan, like I said, Jordan made that block right there, pushed him into the outside. Luke planted, and that's what you do. You wait for your opportunity to come in and take advantage of it. Great job.
Well, that gets back the they mixed the extra point, so we let them score. Now the cheerleaders going to be doing their push-ups, 28 of them, if you're counting, and why wouldn't you? It is impressive. Every game, their arms have to be sore the next day. I don't see how they do it. Thomas Day sets up again, 40. Ball's teed up. Probably looking to kick this one deep. Franklin's got 2 men deep to field it if they get a chance. Looks like it's going to be returnable. Caught at the 5. To the middle of the field. Oh, he got caught. He got met before the 20. He's still on his feet, but down right at about the 20-yard line. 22.
We got a replay here. You can see our guys are breaking down. They're controlling the pocket, and then you get to so many guys up. Everybody's pulling from different directions. It's hard to bring them down. So let's see how Franklin answers this, Mel. I tell you, it's this is one of those drives that they really need to capitalize on.
Nice throw catch there. Got a 7-yard gain on first down. A little quick pass. Don't know if you heard us, Amos. We were talking earlier that Bevan throws about 190 yards a game, and we held him to less than 80 in the first half.
Oh, wow.
So we did a nice job on him. We can't let him get hot right here. But we could be in for a long drive. 2nd and 4. Handoff to Sparks. Sparks gets something that time, gets past the first down marker down to the 35-yard line. It's going to be a first down for the Admirals. Nice run by Sparks. He hasn't gotten anything up the middle all night, but he did found a little something around the right side.
Yeah, it's interesting. We started blitzing off the corners, and now they've kind of come back to the corner, trying to go off tackle around, trying to force us to stop that blitz. But you're right. Stokely Donaldson, the shortest guy on the line, our defensive line, and they're just not giving. He's not giving up the middle of the field, and he is a senior. He is a tough dude, and he's having a great night.
Fakes the handoff to Sparks. Does Bevan. Rolls out. He's looking to throw. He doesn't have anybody.
Oh.
He is in trouble. He gets out of trouble, and he's in trouble
Speaking
again.
of Stokely.
And he doesn't get out of it again. Stokely Donaldson with the tackle for a loss. Great pursuit by Stokely.
Yeah, he blew his center up, drove him back into the pocket, and then chases inside out pursuit, and then turns around and comes back and chases him from behind to make the sack. Great job, Stokely.
Oh, it's end of the third quarter. Stay tuned for a moment, a word from our sponsors. We'll be right back.
It's time now to thank our underwriters who help make this broadcast possible. WBHS 9 welcomes back its longest-running sponsor, Donnie Stanley with Pokerton Realty. This is Donnie's 15th year of underwriting our program. Also back are Chick-fil-A of Brentwood, Williams & Associates Screen Printing, and Andrews Transportation Group. Channel 9 wants to thank returning sponsors Maria Holland of Remax Elite Realtors, as well as Schmidt Dental of Brentwood. We also have one new sponsor, Flexer Law of Nashville. And as always, special thanks to the City of Brentwood and the Brentwood High PTO. Without their valuable support, we wouldn't be able to bring you Bruin sports on WBHS 9.
And welcome back for the fourth quarter, folks. 28 for the home team, Brentwood Bruins, 13 for the visitors from Franklin. And Franklin has the ball right now. It's going to be 2nd and 16 after that tackle for a loss by Stokely Donaldson on the last play. Good way to end the third quarter with a tackle for a loss.
It is. I saw Crawdaddy out there on the field with him coaching just then. I got another little fun fact for you, Mel.
Can't wait.
How many times have Coach Crawford and Crawdaddy coached against each other head-to-head?
Oh, wow. Father and son against one another. We'll come back for the answer in a moment. Bevan drops back to throw. He's looking deep. He's throwing deep into double coverage. There's flags all over the place. They may have called House by his reaction. They may have called John House with the interference there. But, again, that would be a good penalty, 15 yards versus 30.
Yeah, and Stokely, we just talked about him. He pressured that throw. Yeah, I think he just threw it up, and we just kind of got caught up all trying to go for the ball.
So it should. Does that come with an automatic first down? So it does. That was 2nd and 16, and it's going to be a 15-yard penalty. Should give them a first down on the pass interference, but I'm not exactly sure on the high school rule. Do you know, Amos? Second.
Yeah, it's
2nd and 1.
yards.
Okay,
It's
15 yards. So
from
the
the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and the down did not count. So
Yeah.
2nd and 1.
Yeah, I was trying to find. I was hoping we were going to get a replay there so I could see where the
First down by Sparks.
where the penalty was there.
Yeah, the penalty was 15 yards from the line of scrimmage on the play.
Okay, so yeah, this is the run we just did here. Good choice. Good choice.
Just what the doctor ordered. That's really the first time he's run through
Yeah.
the middle that he's gotten, 5 or 6 yards, but he picked it up that time. So 1st and 10 now from the 49-yard line of Franklin, their own 49. About to cross midfield. 33 gets back to the line of scrimmage. Does Durham. Clock is running, 11:08. Whitby and Rich combined on that tackle. Second and 9 coming up. Score still 28-13. 15-point lead by the Bruins. Bevan takes a snap. Another handoff to Sparks, who's met in the backfield but spins out of it. Pursued and tackled. Maybe lost a yard on that.
Yeah,
Should be back to 3rd and 10, 3rd and 9 or 10.
Yeah, that was a great job. Seth comes up, and we'll just watch it right here. So here we go. We should have tackled right here. We didn't get our tackle. But then here's Seth Carter. And then look, Baker Brummett comes up to make sure it doesn't pass the line of scrimmage.
Seals the deal. Back to 3rd and 10. We think there may be a penalty on the field or some kind of communication going on there with the referees. Looks like it's holding against Franklin.
Yeah, I think that Stokely got held on that, or one of our interior linemen, because you saw when they came back across, I think it might have been James Lowe actually reached his hand out, and James got held there.
So that'll back them up 10.
So while we're adjusting the field here, Mel, the answer is
how many games that Coach Crawford and his father coached against each other?
As head coaches.
4.
Kelly, what do you think?
0.
0. All right. Well, the answer is 2.
Well, we split the difference. Yeah, we split the difference. I'm going to call that a win. Bevan takes a snap, and somebody in his face, and he got rid of it. He's lucky that that wasn't scooped up by somebody or picked off. See if we can tell who put the pressure on him. If we have a replay on that one, not sure. It's going to be 3rd and 19.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to have a replay. So the answer there, Kelly, is that the first time was 26-7. Coffee County beat Shelbyville. That would be young Crawford beating his father. And then the second time, Laverne, I believe, is when Coach Crawford was coaching at Laverne, and they beat Crawford 7-6.
Bevan takes a snap, drops back, looking to pass. Gets it complete. About an 8-yard gain there, so it's going to be 4th and long.
Yeah. So look right here. They did a good job. Their line did a good job blocking us that time. We didn't get penetration. And then Seth, we just didn't make a good tackle there, and then we pushed him out of bounds. We could have probably got another yard or two.
Carter Patton finally took him out. But it is 4th and a mile. 4th and 13, technically. You got to think this with this clock winding down about 10 minutes. Oh, it is a punt.
Oh, and it got tipped.
And it got tipped and
Yep,
picked up by Spencer Rich, and he's down
At the 48-yard line, looks like.
Yeah, absolutely. So 48 yards to go. Great field position
That was
for the
awesome.
Bruins.
That was a great job. Yeah.
Yeah.
They went 1-1 against each other, and here's our replay. Watch this right here. We got the ball tipped. So great job, James Lowe tipped that ball. Our two inside linebackers are both in position, and Spencer Rich, the senior, is the one that grabbed it.
So here we go, Brentwood with the lead, 28-13, 10 minutes and 9 seconds left in the game. And they have an opportunity here to put some more points on the board. Granzo looking to do just that. He's got to snap the ball. Here goes the snap. Ooh, little reverse on the play. Number 4's got it. Walker Merrill picked up 7 or so on first down.
That was a great block by Cade there. Great run by Walker. I think that was supposed to be a pass though. So right here we got the reverse, and I think Walker knew pretty quick that he did not get the ball in the right spot to make that throw, and just turned it up and made what he could out of it.
Well, good job making that work. 2nd and 3 now. Granzo waiting. Granzo getting. Handing off. Nope.
There you go.
Walton made a great catch and a great cut and a great move, and he is running. He's inside the 5, and he scored. Touchdown, Aaron Walton. Touchdown, Brentwood Bruins. Nice catch and throw by the seniors.
Yeah, talked about his running style a little earlier. Keeps those legs moving, gets those knees and arms turning, and he's just hard to tackle. You got to either be tackling through him or have him wrapped up. You're not going to arm tackle Aaron Walton. Yep. He's big, he's strong, he's a multi-sport
And he's one of those
athlete.
guys, he's moving fast, but he's so fluid that it looks like he's not moving as fast as he is. Really a nice.
Yeah,
what happened? Did we get a penalty? Why are we not
holding
against Brentwood. Oh my goodness.
Well, that was still pretty.
I feel like we've wasted a lot of energy on that call. Not as much energy as Aaron Walton used on that call.
Let me just say, this is going to be a precursor to the next time we do that. So we're well practiced, Mel.
Yeah, I didn't see any mustard on the lettuce there. We missed that. So they need bigger flags so we can see them.
Either that or we need some thicker glasses as we're getting older.
Cade gets this a design run straight up the middle for Cade. Granzo takes it down to the 45-yard line.
Talking about thicker glasses and getting older, I've been just trying to breathe for 55 years. Coach Crawford, or Crawdaddy, the father, has been coaching. This is his 55th year of coaching high school football.
Is that right?
It is.
Wow, that is
it's quite the accomplishment, quite the journeyman.
I'd like to read his book. He's got some great stories and wisdom in 55 years of coaching young men. Granzo rolling, throwing. Almost looked like a backwards pass. Looks like it's going to be 4th down and 6 now.
Talking about the wisdom, Mel, one of the things I really admire about Crawdaddy is that when these young men go off to college, those that have invested in the game, have committed to the game, he finds a way to find their addresses and emails them cards and letters, and it's pretty special.
Very cool. So here we are on 4th and 6, going for it. Granzo. Oh, he made him jump. He made them jump. That was a good hard count. He actually made 2 guys jump. One got back, and then the other one jumped, and he didn't get back. So that's not going to give us the first down, but it is going to turn a 4th and 6 into a 4th and 1, which is a lot more manageable. Like a run package. We'll see if that's actually what they do. Granzo's going to run it himself. He's going to get the first down and get a bunch more. He's down to 20 and the 15 and the 10 and out of bounds inside the 10 at about they took him out right at the 10-yard line. Great design run by Cade on that play.
And watch this right here. So great lead block. The linemen are all doing a phenomenal job, and then outruns the linebacker. And then here we got a safety coming across, and it's just an angled tackle, and he just got the smaller safety got the angle.
So now we're 1st and 10. Looks like we can get a first down before the score if we need to. Cade takes it down around the 5.
He just led
5.5.
Just fall right behind his center there, and Elliott Chaffin just busting the hole and made a big hole for him to run behind.
Good job by Chaffin. Continued to fill in for Mitchell, who's still on the sideline. 2nd down. Oh, and a jump throw, 11, and Walton. There's Walton's touchdown. This time, I don't see any flags, no indications. We're going to call it 6.
So watch this right here. It looks like I was trying to count the line real fast. We had, well, let's see. We're not going to do a replay there. I think we had an unbalanced right extra lineman, which makes you think we're going to run a power run, and then Cade steps up. Everybody comes in, and Aaron just right over the top.
Nice job. Kicks down again. Still hasn't missed an extra point tonight, so makes the score 35-13. The Bruins. Here's the touchdown. Jump pass. They thought Granzo was running again and fooled them on that.
So you got a sophomore tackle in there. He's getting coached up. You see the coaches as they're walking back to the sideline. They just did something great. They're still coaching in the play after doing something great. So that's one of the things that Brentwood does a really good job of is in every moment continuing to perfect and to educate and teach, be prepared for the next opportunity.
Well, there's a great life lesson there too. I mean that is a time to get better. It's when you're doing well.
And that's why, grandmother and granddaddy, you never miss an opportunity to come to a Brentwood football game because you never know when your sophomore is going to be stepping up and playing the rest of the game.
That's right.
I just hope his grandmother and granddaddy are here and I didn't just make them feel bad. But thanks to WBHS, they'll be on the air and they'll be able to watch it.
Cheerleaders just completed 35 more push-ups. And Thomas Day is another kickoff. Ball spinning, and looks like that was going to go out of bounds, and it did. So not a especially good kick for Thomas. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for Franklin. 7:42 left. Scores 35-13. The 35-yard line's where they placed the ball because it did go out of bounds on the kickoff. So good field position for Franklin. They got 22 points to make up in 7 minutes and 42 seconds, so they're gonna probably be looking to throw. And their quarterback has an arm. Looks like a false start. That's not going to help their cause. Back them up 5. Be 1st and 15 from the 30. So not what Franklin needed right then, but feels good for Brentwood. Back them up 5 yards. Still first down, 1st and 15 now. Scott Collins is your middle linebacker. He's surveying the situation. Bevan gets the snap, gives the ball around to number 5. He's got it around the edge. He gets knocked out at the 40-yard line.
Yeah, we got a late hit there. That's unfortunate. It's hard to pull up right there, but you just got to have the discipline not to make that hit right there when they hit the white. That's going to add another 15 to the play.
So that's going to take him out over midfield down to their to our 45-yard line, it looks like.
Yeah, and that's one of those things. JD, I mean, I really admire him as a ref. He does a great job. He doesn't let the game get out of control like that. You know, he cares a lot. Let's go have a rerun here. So here we go, coming around the corner.
That's Sparks.
We lost contain. And then right here.
Oh, yeah. That was Scott Collins. He couldn't get there. So gave them an opportunity, gave it back to him. There's a throw. Number 8 caught it. He doesn't get far. Good coverage.
Yeah, Baker does a great job coming up from the safety position to get in there.
Second and 7 coming up. 7:04. Clock's running. Franklin doesn't appear to be in too big of a hurry. Bevan gets the snap. He's looking to throw. He's looking.
Almost got him. There we did get him.
And he got a yard and taken down.
Yeah, Parker Whitby, great job coming around there. Almost had him. Got blocked and then fought through the block and made with it. Here he goes right here. So here comes Parker. He's working. Great job blocking. And then almost gets him and then stays with it. And then boom. There it is.
Almost kind of got blocked back into the quarterback in a way. I think he was both lucky and good.
Well, that's where you don't want to give up on. You don't want to give up on the play. You want to kind of keep
pursuing. Absolutely.
That's right.
3rd and 8 now for the Admirals. Snap's good. He's looking. Oh, he looked real deep then. And, he had a man open. He just misfired on.
Well,
that.
we had a guy coming scraping back across. I'm not sure who it was, but he came off of his block and came back around and he forced the quick throw there. That might have been Stokely, but it was a really good job.
4th and 8. We still got 5:57 left, but this almost feels like a must-have for Franklin at this point in the game. Down by 22 with 6 minutes left. They turned the ball over here. Unless we turn it back over, it's going to be hard for them to come back. Let's see what they can do here on 4th and 8.
There's a little confusion here. This is where you start watching to see if somebody's going to have a bad alignment.
Oh, and it was great completion of number 42 for the first down. Nice play on 4th and 8.
Yeah, I think their confusion may have got our guys a little bit confused there.
That was Orton again. The second play of the night.
Yeah, that was our middle linebackers having to come across and cover the back out of the backfield. And
I don't know if they've had a center change or not, but the last several snaps have been very slow looking to me. See if you watch this shotgun.
Well, 77 has gone into snap, and they've rotated centers. I think 77 and 74 are rotating.
Oh, and there's a bad snap. And down he goes. Down goes Bevan.
Yeah, that was a poor choice right there. That was a great play and too much emotion. Right here, and then a sack.
That's Spencer again.
Yeah.
I didn't see what happened after
the
play.
he just
mustard on the lettuce again, huh?
Yeah, chose to share his expressions of excitement with the quarterback. So
unsportsmanlike is what he was flagged for. So that'll add 15, and that is not what we needed.
No, and it's and such a great young man. Would never probably do that off the field, but this is an exciting, emotional game.
Absolutely.
That's right.
He's a senior. He's been playing these guys for years, but you've got to and you learn. He'll learn from that. No question about it. But here we go from the 15-yard line. It's 1st and 10 for the Admirals. They've got some life. 5:42 left in the game.
Here comes another.
Back. He's down again. Now just get up and move along, guys. No need. LaBreche again. He's had a good game.
He really has.
Called his name several times today.
He really has. Watch this right here. He comes off. They're trying to block him, and he's just got so much more acceleration than the tackle, and just was able to was able to get to the quarterback before he could make a throw. And we've been close a lot tonight. I mean, we really have. We've had several guys that have been just a step or two away each time before the call.
See what they have here on 2nd and 16. It was a loss of 6 on that play. Bevan gets it again. He's rolling. He's throwing. He almost got intercepted again. It was a nice knockdown by LaBreche.
This is going to be a big 3rd and 16 play here.
Yeah, we've really had three great defensive plays in a row. We've just only 2 of them have counted.
Right.
So maybe we learned something on those on that last one. So 3rd and 16. Bevan looking for the snap. He's got it. Fake handoff. Throw over the middle and just dropped it. Number 8 just dropped it.
Yeah, he heard Parker or LaBreche coming in hard and heavy with those big steps.
So now we're back to another 4th down. They converted last time on 4th and 8. 4th and 16 is approximately twice as hard. .437. Incomplete pass, stop the clock. Bevan again. He likes what he's got in the quarter in the end zone, and it's intercepted in the end zone.
Smart play, Jake.
Jake Brock. He was one of the leading defenders that we talked about earlier. He's already had 2 interceptions. That's his 3rd of the year. Nice job by Jake.
Yeah, Jake, that's one of those things right there where you're tempted to say, hey, I got this, and I can see all the way down the field. But very smart play to take the knee in the end zone. Take the ball on the 20-yard line. Don't risk anything. Really smart, Jake. Really smart.
Absolutely. 4.5 minutes left. 35-13. Granzo's back out there.
This is one of those tough decisions.
Walker's in motion. Handoff. Scott Collins. Round the edge. He's got something. He's moving. He's taken down around the 42-yard line. Nice run.
You're starting to see some guys that are coming in that are, some depth guys, some rotation guys. Look at this run right here. With Luke doing so good, Scotty's been having not as many runs this year, but look at this. Just really great. Look at the eyes. They're looking down the field. He's looking for his blocks. Whoa, I didn't realize he fumbled the ball out of bounds there.
Got lucky on that then.
Yeah, well, that's one of those things. It's good film. It's good film to keep improving with.
Merrill and Fontesha both split out to the right. Scott Collins still in at running back. Granzo waiting for the snap. Another handoff to Scott, right up the middle. Picks up 5 yards. Nothing wrong with that on 1st down.
This is where you're trying to decide which guys am I going to rotate in and when am I going to start the rotation. You got some guys that have been injured, that have had some broken fingers or broken bones that you're wanting to get back into the game and get some reps at full speed. You got some guys that are banged up. You want to give them a breather, but at the same time you got to give some good reps, good looks for the guys that you wanted to get some reps with. So Scotty needs to have the good lineman in there right now, for example, or et cetera. So it's tough trying to decide right now when to be rotating.
Walton's in the backfield too in this play. Cade's rolling out. He's looking to throw, and he has Walker wide open, and he hits him at the 20. Walker had to make an adjustment on that. Walker Merrill still on his feet, fighting for every yard.
Oh,
he's
my
inside
goodness.
the 10. He's inside the 5, and he finally goes down. What a run and a catch by Walker Merrill.
Walker was not wanting to not have a touchdown there, was he?
First and goal for Brentwood. Look at this. It was not a great throw. He had to come back and adjust to it, but he was so open. And then a nice stiff arm there.
Great
Derrick
move.
Henry, another one on the same guy. Oh, number 20. Oh. Yeah, that was it just would not be denied. That was a nice football play by Walker Merrill. Let's see what we can do here. First and goal for the Bruins. This would pretty much seal the deal. Another pass, another catch in the end zone. Oh, he was just out of the end zone. I wish we had instant replay because that looked like a nice catch by Merrill.
Let's see right here.
Let's see if it would count in college where they have instant replay. Let's see.
Catches it.
Oh, it looked good to me.
Oh!
Was he bobbling the ball? That could be the only
He may
thing
have.
that could possibly, because his feet both looked down to me. That would have been a touchdown in the pro game if he wasn't bobbling it. We'll see what we do on second. Cade's just going to keep this and see what he can do. And he's touchdown once again for Cade Granzo. Makes the score 41-13 with the upcoming extra point. He's quite a weapon.
Yeah, he is. He really is. And the combination of all of them together is they've just got great synergy and harmony. They really play off each other very well. Great job by the offensive line tonight. Great blocking by the perimeter receivers. Great job by Cade. Walker's had a great night. Been plagued with that hamstring for the first half of the season.
Another extra point is good for Weber. 42-13 now.
The big line just drove through.
Well, Cade just kept driving those legs too. I mean, he really just put his head down and kept churning the legs and got his 6 points.
And I'll tell you, I mean, the Admirals have played really good tonight. This score really I don't think is indicative of the effort in the game tonight. A lot of physical activity. There's not been a lot of crazy plays, wild, reckless plays. There's been a few turnovers, but the Bruins have done a phenomenal job. Other than that first drive, I think they've done a really good job capitalizing pretty much every drive we've had the ball. And I think we've done a good job defensively stopping them on multiple occasions. We've gotten lucky with the blocked punt. We got lucky on the short punt. We got lucky on several good drives there. On drives where they weren't able to flip the field. But really great effort tonight by the Admirals. Good sportsmanship, good play.
And I don't know exactly what the numbers are because I haven't been keeping up with them, but it feels like we've had twice as many penalties as they've had.
Absolutely.
And probably twice as many penalty yards.
Another great view here from the Skycam, VHS Skycam 9. Is that what they have named it?
Kickoff by Day. Nice kick this time down to the goal line, fielded there. Running straight up the middle. He breaks through the first line, and this man is running, and he is juking, and he's finally taken down at the 50. So the best kick return of the evening.
Yeah, watch this. And this is probably where we've got some depth starting to come in. Guys that have playing for the first time for tonight, maybe. Well, no, I take that back. You got quite a few guys that have been on the game all night. They just did a really good job blocking and making some lanes. Tonight we've got, I think, 11 freshmen that have been invited to come up to start practicing with the varsity. Again, providing some of the depth.
Got number 20, Dunn is his name. He's a sophomore. Bevan's looking to throw here. He's being pursued. He's past the line of scrimmage. Picks up 5 yards.
I thought we were about to hit
the clock.
Thought we were about to hit somebody out of bounds late again. But yeah, we got these. Oh. He might have been bombed.
Yeah, you just had to tuck and run on that one. Didn't have any options there. ball is on the Brentwood 43. The Admirals looking for something positive. It's 1:47 left. Bevan throwing. Nice looking throw. Nice looking catch.
Good
and
job.
A touchdown there. That's Spurto, number 15. He's one of their top players. And a nice throw, nice catch. That was a well-designed play and well executed by the Admirals.
Well, and you're happy for them when they've worked so hard and they've fallen short a time or two. The guys like 15 here who've had a great game have a play like that. But as a Bruin, you want a goose egg up there, right? And but we can respect a good play.
They missed an extra point the last time they scored. Let's see what happens this time. Kind of a funky snap, but looks like he hit that one. So it's 20-42 is your score. 1:38 left. So the Bruins will be getting the ball on the kickoff here in just a moment.
Yeah, this is a fun night. Like I was saying before about these freshmen that have come up. This is the part of the season where the freshman season has ended. Our freshman team only had one loss this year. We got some really good linemen that have come up. We got a quarterback that came up from the freshman team, some running backs. So we're pretty excited to see them joining the roster. They're going to get some great reps the next couple of weeks in practice. They're going to see how the upperclassmen conduct themselves in practice, how they manage their practice time, prepare during the week. It's a challenge going from the freshman team to the varsity. So it's a good time for the coaches to be helping develop these guys mentally and physically, getting them some extra reps and reward them for a really good year as a freshman team.
Well, that experience is really invaluable, and that's what makes a good program. You have to constantly retool and reconfigure and get the new guys in. So let's see what happens on the kickoff.
Onside
Tried
kick.
an onside kick.
Oh,
did it work? Looks like it was recovered by Franklin.
Yes,
it
was.
Indeed was. Nice job on the onside kick. It went did it go to 10? Does it have to go 10 yards in high school? I'm not.
It does. It actually went 10 yards and we bounced it back.
Okay. So good job there by the Admirals. You don't see many onside kicks recovered these days. You think that caught Brentwood by surprise? Shouldn't have. But here come the Admirals again. A minute and a half left. They're not giving up. I like to see this. Got to watch number 15 again. You got to watch Bevan rolling out. He threw it to number 15 again. He was covered, and it wasn't a particularly good throw that time.
I think you're seeing a little bit of sportsmanship between the coaches. I think with the game in hand, I think we were expecting them not to do the onside kick, and they did, recovered, and now our first defense is back on the field. So we may be trying to get the ball back rather quickly so our twos can get to have the ball and make a drive.
Well, they're going to have to do it quickly. Minute 28 left. 42-20 is the score. Bevan dropping back. He's in trouble. He's still in trouble, and he's in big trouble. He's down at the 40. Nice sack by the Bruins.
So here's our replay. And look at our defensive line here. We're just coming through their line. We got Morales, we got Stokely, we got James. Our three down linemen are the first three guys back there, and one outside linebacker. That's
Donaldson and LaBreche in on that sack.
Yeah, that just shows you these guys they're coming after them.
3rd and 17. Clock's running. 45 seconds. Had to tuck it and run.
Oh.
He's got a lane. Across midfield. He's down. He almost picked up the first down. He picked up
great job by Spencer.
About 15 yards on 3rd and 17.
Yeah, right here we have him. We're collapsing the pocket, and right here we went the wrong angle, and we knocked our own guy off, Stokely off. And then watch right here, Spencer Rich. This hit stops him from getting the first down.
Looked like James Lowe may have been held on that last play. Guy had 2 handfuls of jersey, but
if you're wondering,
easy
all those
for me to see on replay, right? Number 4, he cranks. Bevan is throwing it again. Oh, almost intercepted. Jake Brock almost picked it off. And that's the end of the game, folks. 42-20. The Bruins survive the battle with Franklin tonight. And Amos, we've got 2 more home games coming up in a row. Next week against Independence right here at Brentwood at 7 o'clock. And then the week after that, we end the year with Centennial. And then we find out what, do we have any idea now what postseason play might look like this year?
Well, I think they're still trying to make sure that they kind of have that mapped out properly. But I'll tell you, I'm really proud that our organization, our coaches and our faculty chose to reschedule the game with Independence, because if we do go undefeated in the region and we don't ever get to play Independence, then that's just not the way we want to win the region. And so I'm really glad that our coaches have picked some hard games. They're letting the guys play every opportunity they can, and we want to go win this thing the right way. So, either way, whatever the postseason looks like, I think we're going to go through the season the Brentwood way. And I'm really proud of our coaches for making those hard decisions, because it'd be easy to go the other way.
For sure. Well, 2 more good games coming up, folks. We're going to let you go for tonight. The final, 42-20. The Bruins are victorious over the newly minted Franklin Admirals. And let me read a little disclaimer to you. Thanks for joining us. Any use of this copyrighted broadcast, including rebroadcast, duplication, or editing, is prohibited without the written approval of WBHS 9. DVDs of tonight's game are available for $20 by emailing Ronnie A, R-O-N-N-I-E-A, at wcs.edu. This is Mel Fletcher signing off for Amos Jones and Kelly Benward. Once again, the final score of 42-20. Have a good evening and a good weekend. Good night. Thank you.